he missed a penalty. He took a terrible penalty. Just got on with it. His passing was great. His work rate was excellent. And when he needed to take the ball for a run, that was him from years ago.
This is a good point. You know, he's enjoying what he's doing. So
does he just enjoy playing for Wales?
I think
is it that simple?
When you play with a big team like Madrid, you know, it's the expectation. You know, you need to be. We say online before. You need to be online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day. And probably, you know, passing the years, at the beginning he did amazing. He scored 2 goals in the Champions League final. And then slowly you can see in his eyes that he wasn't enjoying that much, from my point of view, from outside. Okay. Now back with the national team, maybe whole friends, you know, this is it's the last chance for you, and then say, you know what, let me do it on my way. Probably what's happening now, you know, he's playing in his way.
Can Ancelotti get that from him again?
Ancelotti is the right guy to do that, for sure. He's the best guy to do that with the player.
I mean, we only know from looking from the outside, but he looks as if he is one of the greatest man managers, just working with players.
He's one of the best, probably the best that I know, of course, involving all the team.
Right.
So even people on the bench love him.
Keeps them happy.
Yeah, that's
how does he do it? How does he do it?
I don't know. I was playing the first 11, so...
You didn't get that was all right. Just moving from another player who has been criticised domestically but has shone in this tournament is Paul Pogba. Obviously, you saw him when he was at his best at Juventus. Manchester United, patchy, people demanding more of him, but he puts on that France top. He did it in the World Cup, has done it, of course, in the tournament so far. What changes there? Because is it that he just simply has better team around him?
Well, no, it's not only that. I mean, France now is this amazing team, by the way. So it's not that difficult to play great in that team, to be honest. But you represent your country, and in Europe, especially, we know that feeling. You know, it's more than football. It's more than football.
Here's the problem. Say if you're Real Madrid and you've got money to spend and you're looking at Paul Pogba. Can I trust you to do what you do with France every day for me, that you're going to pay back this huge fee that we're going to pay for you? Because that's the issue, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, great player like this, I want all of them in my team.
But he hasn't done it for Manchester United.
Yeah, but it wasn't the issue at Juventus.
But he's been played out of position.
He did it at Juventus.
Right.
Now, United's a different story. I mean, the whole team has been patchy, and let's not go down the manager role again here, but he's had his injuries. You know, they've not been... Liverpool and City have been better. And I'm not convinced... I don't know about you, but I'm not convinced, even with the rhetoric, that Paul Pogba's happy at Manchester United.
Right.
I'm not convinced at all that is correct.
Me either.
What do you think, Don?
I think for sure he feels more pride when he pulls on the blue shirt of France. I think you can see that. He's also got N'Golo Kante wrapped around him, which certainly helps, and Ben's about the top end of the pitch and the lightning speed of Mbappe. But I think at United he struggled. He's had 1 or 2 injuries. Ollie's never really played him in his best position for more than 3 or 4 games on the spin. He's always either playing as a 6 or he's playing in different positions. He's played as a 10. And when he's played for Juve, he was left as a 3. You see him playing for France. He plays in the correct position. I think it depends on his own headspace, where he's at, because undoubtedly when you watch him play for France and you watch the game the other day, you're thinking you wouldn't want to play against him because he's physical, he's tall, he's confident, he's strong, he's got great vision. He ticks every single box, but it's what he wants to be. If you get the best version of Paul Pogba, you're getting one of the very best midfield players in the world.
Tell you what, you say one of the reasons he plays better for France, I mean, he has got good players. I always felt, and I think this is part of it, I always felt international football is a slower pace than club football, generally. And I think that suits him better, because generally it's a lot of tactics and sometimes a lot of just slower pace of play. And I think playing in Italy and possibly Spain, he seems to me he's the type of player that will perform better in those countries than he will when some of these Premier League teams are not as tactically aware as some of the other European teams, but they want to play the game 100 miles an hour. And I think he's better suited to a slower pace of game.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.